Let me tell you something. Real comfort will lie to you. Comfort will tell you that you're okay where you are, that you've done enough, that tomorrow is promised. Comfort will put a blanket over your potential and rock you to sleep while your dreams are screaming to be born. And the crazy part, you'll think you're safe, but what you really are is stuck, because greatness does not live in comfort zones. Average does, regret does, excuses do. You don't become exceptional by doing what's easy. You don't change your life by choosing what feels good in the moment. Every time you choose comfort over courage, you're voting against the future you say you want. You say you want more, but your actions say you want convenience. You say you want success, but you're addicted to security, and I'm telling you right now, security has never built a legacy. Look at your life and be honest. How many times did you know you should have taken the shot, started the thing, walked away from what was holding you back? But you stayed because it was familiar, not because it was right, but because it was comfortable. Comfort will keep you in relationships that drain you, in jobs that shrink you, in routines that slowly kill your spirit. And one day you wake up older, tired, wondering where the time went. Greatness requires discomfort. Growth demands pressure, just like a muscle. If it's not challenged, it doesn't grow. If you're not uncomfortable, you're not evolving. The pain you're avoiding today is the strength you'll need tomorrow. And until you understand that, you'll keep running from the very thing that could change your life. Don't tell me about your dreams if you're not willing to be uncomfortable for them. Don't talk about success if you're scared of sacrifice. Comfort will cost you more than risk ever will. It will cost you your edge. It will cost you your hunger. It will cost you your story, because nobody tells stories about playing it safe. Nobody remembers the person who stayed quiet, stayed small, stayed comfortable. History only remembers those who dared, those who stepped out even when their hands were shaking, even when the outcome wasn't guaranteed. If you want a different life, you've got to make different choices. Wake up and choose discipline over comfort. Choose courage over convenience. Choose growth over ease. It's going to be hard, but so is living with regret. And I promise you this, the moment you step out of comfort, the moment you bet on yourself, that's when your real story begins. Let me be clear, fear is not your enemy. Fear is the receipt that proves you're about to step into purpose. If what you're chasing doesn't scare you, it's too small. Fear only shows up when something meaningful is on the line. It doesn't come to stop you, it comes to test you. The question is not asterisk, will you feel fear asterisk. The question is asterisk, will you move anyway asterisk. Every level of your life will demand a new version of courage. When you were comfortable, fear was quiet. But the moment you decided you wanted more impact, more success, more growth, fear showed up loud. Your heart starts racing, your mind starts making excuses, your past starts talking. That's the price. Purpose charges a fee, and that fee is fear. Most people spend their whole lives trying to eliminate fear. That's why they never leave average. You don't conquer fear by waiting for it to disappear. You conquer it by walking straight through it. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is obedience in the presence of fear. You do it scared. You show up scared. You bet on yourself scared. Think about it. Everything that changed your life required fear first. The leap, the decision, the moment you said, I'm going for it, fear didn't kill you, it sharpened you. It forced you to focus. It pushed you to pray harder, work harder, and dig deeper than you ever had before. Fear separates the talkers from the doers. Everybody wants the reward, but not everybody is willing to pay the price. Fear is the toll booth on the road to purpose. You can turn around, or you can pay it and keep moving. But don't complain about not arriving if you refuse to go through fear. Stop letting fear make your decisions. Fear will lie and tell you you're not ready, not good enough, not qualified. But readiness doesn't come before action. It comes because of action. You grow into the calling by answering it, not by waiting to feel confident. So the next time fear shows up, don't panic. Don't retreat. Smile, because fear is confirmation. It means you're close to growth, close to transformation, close to the life you said you wanted. Pay the price, walk through fear. That's how purpose is born. Let me tell you the truth nobody likes to hear. Failure is not optional. If you're chasing anything real, anything meaningful, you're going to fall. You're going to lose. You're going to mess it up. And if that scares you, it's only because you've been taught to see failure as the end instead of what it really is, the process. Failure is not a sign that you're not built for this. Failure is proof that you showed up. Average people avoid failure, and that's why they live average lives. Successful people fail forward, they fail fast, they fail often, and they learn every single time they hit the ground. You don't get stronger by winning all the time. You get stronger by getting knocked down and deciding to stand back up. Every failure is a lesson, every loss is a teacher, every setback is preparation. Life is shaping you, sharpening you, conditioning you for what you asked for. But if you quit when it gets hard, you'll never know what you were capable of becoming. Most people don't fear failure. They fear looking stupid. They fear judgment. They fear what people will say. But let me tell you something, people will talk whether you try or not. So you might as well fail chasing your dream than succeed living someone else's expectations. Failure builds resilience. It builds discipline. It builds character. It forces you to look in the mirror and either make excuses or make adjustments. Winners don't make excuses, they make adjustments. They ask, what did this teach me? And then they move differently the next time. Every great story has struggle in it. Nobody celebrates the smooth road. The struggle is what makes the victory meaningful. The pain you go through today becomes the strength you stand on tomorrow, but only if you don't quit in the middle. Don't let one failure define you. Don't let one loss convince you it's over. It's not over until you decide to stop. And quitting is the only real failure. Fall down if you must, but fall forward. Learn, adjust, get back up. Because the ones who win are not the ones who never fail. They're the ones who refuse to stay down. Let me finish it like this. Your story is not written by what you intend to do. It's written by what you actually do . Talking feels good. Planning feels productive. But none of that moves your life forward without action. Action is the pen, action is the ink, and every bold move you make writes another line in your story. You don't get remembered for your thoughts, you get remembered for your decisions. The moments that define your life are not the easy ones. They're the moments when you acted even though you were unsure, unready, and uncomfortable. That's where transformation lives. That's where identity is formed. Most people wait for permission. Permission from people, from circumstances, from confidence. But nobody is coming to validate your dream. If you're waiting to feel ready, you'll be waiting forever. The people who win are the people who move first and figure it out along the way. Action exposes excuses. You don't find clarity before you move. You find clarity because you moved. Momentum creates belief, discipline creates confidence, and consistency turns effort into legacy. One step won't change everything, but it will change you . And once you change, your life has no choice but to follow. Understand this: playing it safe might protect your ego, but it will never fulfill your soul. Years from now, you won't regret the risks you took. You'll regret the chances you never tried. The what-ifs hurt more than the losses ever will. So stop waiting for the perfect moment. There is no perfect moment. There is only asterisk now asterisk. Move when it's uncomfortable. Move when it's scary. Move when nobody is clapping for you yet. Because when it's all said and done, comfort won't have a story to tell. Excuses won't have a legacy. Only action will. No risk, no story.